Hey Saggies, sorry for that earthquake there. Good morning. Well, for me it's morning. It may not be for you. It's Sunday morning, August 22nd, the day of the blue moon, the full moon in Aquarius. Also the day that we're transitioning from Leo season into Virgo season. So big stuff happening today. So we're doing a reading around this energy, like an energy check-in for you, Sag. So I pre-pulled these cards. I actually just tell on myself, started the reading, and has been the norm lately. I kind of screwed it up, and I just wanted to start over with these cards. I didn't want to re-pull these cards because these cards, I love the message, and I just wanted to keep the integrity of the reading going. So, all right, so let's talk about these three cards that came out as your overarching theme for today's reading. Did I say all my announcements? Probably not. So just remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like the content today. Remember, each season, so now we're moving into Virgo season, I am giving away 2 free readings, 2 free personal readings by the end of this season. And I will announce that later on. If you think you might have won and you commented in the past couple weeks or so, I did do a little video on 2 winners, so it'll be easy to find in the feed. So you got, here we go, we got the, let me turn it up, right? The 44 card, the Thinker card, right? Just bringing her on in. Doing some heavy thinking, and in the reverse, right, we're talking about a little bit too much thinking. So Saggy, you got some air going on right now. Well, hey, full moon in Aquarius, right? Aquarians are air signs. Air signs love to be all up in the head about things, and I should know because I am one, right? So analysis paralysis, a gentle message of getting out of the head. And this is around, so let's talk about, let's talk about each card as we go. I think I've got a slight head cold, kind of stuffy, so sorry for the feeling a little foggy, so bear with me if you can. Got the 11 card by the book. So you got 2 master numbers in a row, right? 4s are about foundations, and then over here you've got the building blocks, all about foundations, and number 28 card. So the only card you got in the reverse is the Thinker card. So it's just a gentle nudge to kind of pull out of that obsessive thinking, trying to think something to death and expect to get some type of solution, because when you're overthinking, the solution you come up with is usually faulty, right? It's about coming out of that headspace for a while, and I think what will help you with that is the by the book, the following the rules, an appreciation for the universal laws that are, you know, they're the principles that provide this framework for our human experience and evolution, right? So, you know, the laws of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, law of attraction, law of thought, law of compensation, you know, just some of the universal laws. And the one you probably know the most about is the law of abundance, right? And manifestation. And I do believe this card has to do with manifestation for you. I was playing in the water yesterday, so I want to make sure my hands aren't like playing in the muck yesterday. Building blocks, a foundation. So this is a 10 card in numerology, because we add 8 and 2 together to get a 10. So there's a new beginning here that you are creating a stable foundation for. But there's a need to get out of the head. There's a need to, you know, by the book here, by the book, follow the rules. You know, it's kind of got that slow and steady feel to it to me, because you know how elephants kind of lumber along, but can go long distances? So it's like that slow and steady wins the race kind of feel to me. I'll tell you what, something came up in my meditation for you, Saggy, right before, it was just 4:44. That was interesting. And I have no idea if it's going to play into this reading or not, but it was very odd. I wrote it down because I can't remember for anything. what came to me, I was completely focused on Saggies, and I was looking to my third eye, and I simply saw like a petal, like a flower petal, and the term, what was it? A single petal. And I was trying to contemplate what that might mean in the scheme of things. And even with this theme, I'm not so sure how a single petal, like a single flower petal, will play into the reading. So it may not, it may just be random for me today. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's something else that wants to come out, and I'm just trying to feel for it here because I'm clairsentient. You feel very solid, and yet yeah, I'm getting like this duality. Like I feel like you feel solid, and at the same time ethereal. All right, there's more messages coming in that Rose is not sure what they mean yet. So let's just get on with the reading and see what we can find out for you. Let's zoom out a little bit here so I can add your reading. I'm probably gonna have to move these to the side because I never seem to have enough room. So, all right. Who are we going with today, people? I like these. I love this Celestial Tarot. So bear with my ignorance here. I am still learning about astrology. I know enough to be dangerous. But these cards seem to align with traditional astrology as opposed to like a modern astrology. So for example, on their cards, let's see if I can find an example here. Say the Hermit aligns with Virgo in this deck, but in modern tarot it would be something else. And I've come across that several times where they're not aligning. So I realized that I'm kind of intermixing modern and traditional within the readings. So it's interesting stuff. There's a lot to know. So you probably know more than I do. But I do want to do a certain type of layout here for you. Once we get the go ahead to pull the cards, we will pull. This first card will be your, it'll be a card that is pulled in alignment with the theme of the reading, so it'll just add like more clarification to the theme. Okay, we're ready to go. All right. So what we got is the Page, our Prince of Cups in this deck, mutable water. All right. So Page of Cups. So the underlying clarification, the subconscious, what's unknown, is the Page of Cups in alignment with this theme of slow and steady, wins the race, following the universal laws, building blocks that are on good foundations. So you may be determining what values, morals, ethics are going to be the long lasting. Because when you create a solid foundation, which you are, because fours are about foundation. And by the way, you might be seeing fours now. 4, 4, 4. We might be seeing the 11s. When I saw so many double-digit numbers yesterday, I couldn't even keep track. So I was driving a lot yesterday, and I kept seeing them on the license plates. It was crazy. Prince of Cups. So the underlying message here, along with the original, is a Page of Cups, is a small offer of an emotional sort. Could be an apology. I'm sorry, this is I don't know if I said this or not. I may have said it in another reading, but I'm a little bit stuffy in the head right now, and it doesn't surprise me that I said this was the Page of Cups, and this is the Prince of Cups. And so yeah, this could be a new love offer, but it also could be like you tapping into your own emotional awareness and emotional intelligence. And notice the connection with the moon here. So the unknown side of life. I'm just looking at the symbology of the card. Now, very emotional, right? Youthful, romantic. The fish symbols are of life and fertility. So there's like this is apropos, I mean, because this full moon in Aquarius, water, right? And almost transfixed by the moonlight here in this card. There might be some moodiness involved with you right now. Maybe more receptive right now. Receptivity seems to be like the feeling I get with this card. Open to the unknowns. So you might be ready to take action towards an emotional new beginning of some sort. And I think you are, because you've got this 10 card here, building blocks. You're building a foundation here of some kind for some new emotional endeavor. You are being receptive to your creativity here. All right, girl, let's get to laying out these cards. Let's get to laying out these cards. So, you... I love when the cards do this. It's not the cards, right? It's the energy behind the cards. You're showing up as yourself, Sag. Temperance. Tempering, my friend. And the situation card should help clarify this over here a little bit, is the Ace of Wands in reverse, associated with Cassiopeia, that constellation. And if you want, I can read that little section. I might read the section about Cassiopeia, okay? Let me lay out the cards first. She is in reverse. This card is what is affecting the situation. And we've got Judgment in reverse, associated with Pluto in this deck. I love this deck. I still haven't embodied all of the messages from the little booklet, but there's a little different, like, spin on the interpretations of the cards, and I love them. A lot of mythology, a lot of, like I said, the traditional astrology. Very deep, very deep. Right here, my friends, we have the blocks, which are the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. A little bit of anxiety, not being able to sleep at night, right? Mental anguish. Mental thoughts holding you in place. Second block is the King of Pentacles, Cardinal Earth. So anxiety about your foundation here. Okay, I don't want to start reading yet. Let me lay them all out and then we'll read. Sagittarius, also very related to you, right? Sages and their arrow. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. This is the action that you're being asked to take. We'll talk about that more. Hang on. Keep moving and moving and moving up. One of these days, Rose is going to get a better situation going here. Your other action to take, holy cruddelicious. Yeah, I make up words because I don't want to cuss. I do want to cuss, so I make up words. You got, in your action, my friend, my Saggy friends, you got Ace and Ace. It's like, choose your direction, shoot your arrow, be honest and truthful and forthright, and whoa, damn, Saggy, this is powerful already. I haven't even read the cards yet. What's unknown to you? Six of Swords. You're leaving something behind, maybe? You can read that in other ways, but let's just, the surface reading. And then we've got Virgo, the Hermit, showing up here in the unknowns. Wait, are we doing 1 or 2 or 3? We'll do 2 in the unknown. And let's go ahead and read what we got going on the table here, and then we'll pull some additional clarifications. Oh my, these are great cards. I like this. So let's start with, this is you. You're showing up as Temperance. Oh gosh, when I cut my nails, I can't pick the cards up. All right, damn it. I will cuss now. Ugh. Jeez, I spend more time adjusting. Ridiculous, woman. Okay, stop it. So you came out as you, Sagittarius. There's your arrow, right? You are working on something, seriously working, because look at you, and it may have to do, it may not, I'm not saying this is about love. Didn't get the Lover's card yet or anything like that. We didn't get into the 2 of Cups. A brand new emotional, you're like the, oh God, please choose your words, Rose. Your Knight of Cups is on a mission, right? A mission, a creative one, an emotionally fulfilling one. It could be about love. It could be some other passionate thing you're going after. Like a career path, a spiritual path of some type, right? You may be overthinking it a little, but it, I think you're doing these things. It's just the overthinking. That's the message. That's the only, hey, get out of your head a little, work on these building blocks, and, step by step, slow and steady wins the race. Get clear on your values, your morals, your ethics. Make sure they're in line with what you're doing here. Build a solid foundation, all right? And here you are tempering. You're in your own energy, Sag. You're being patient. Again, that slow and steady wins the race message is showing up. You are building this solid foundation over here, maybe to give some type of emotional offer to someone. It could be. I'll pull some cards. So let's see. So let me just tear the whole thing apart here. The situation here, that I said this card is the situation, or that's more clarification of what this theme is about. Ace of Wands. You got 3 aces in this reading already. I didn't realize that. You've got 3 aces. So you've got Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. And the only thing that's missing is the Ace of Cups. We'll see if it shows up. What does that mean? It means you're not ready to offer your emotional cup yet? Is that what it is? If it shows up and you've got 4 aces, what I'm going to say is, dudette, whatever it is you want to do, I think it might be time to do it. If you get that 4th ace, it's already saying this is brand new beginning. You've been working. I feel like you've been working on these building blocks for a while, a long while. It feels like very long term. And that 10 tells me you're about, with all these aces showing up, it's telling me you're about ready. I'm surprised again that the Fool hasn't shown up, but it might show up. This is in reverse, this Ace of Wands. So some new passionate beginning didn't go anywhere. It got stuck, it got waylaid somehow, and maybe you had to regroup, and maybe you've been doing a lot of, you've been toiling in your mind about this, whatever this passionate situation was. So let's look at the next card, which is a more clarification on the situation card. So let's say we got the Judgment. Judgment in reverse. Self-doubt, self-judgment. I was going to say there's the arrow, but no, he's holding his... Hold on, you know what? Hold on just a moment for me. I want to look this one up in the book. I might want to read this about Pluto because it may be relevant for you. Okay, so hang on. Oops, sorry, earthquake. Come out wherever you are. Here we are. So Pluto, the inner judge, exactly what I was just getting from the card, right? Inner judgment, judging the self. Lord of the underworld and judge of the dead, Pluto rarely surfaced. However, when he did, his helmet rendered him invisible, making it difficult to sense his presence. More often, Pluto draws us down into his world to confront the truth. So you have been in the reverse. Maybe you have not been maybe you have been repressing the truth. Pluto faces us through the shadows of the underworld. His gaze is fixed and penetrating, demanding engagement and honesty. Okay, so I'm sensing this. You're judging yourself, and I think you're judging yourself for all the things you may have done or may perceive that you did wrong in whatever this situation is, whatever this Ace of Wands in reverse is. Right next to it, I believe you are truly, really, and this may be the overthinking part, you are toiling over something. You're I don't know, is this self-flagellation? Pluto contains the complexes and patterns not adequately interred or psychologically completed. When the card appears, it suggests the past can be exercised through accepting responsibility for what has occurred. So in the reverse, I think you didn't accept responsibility for what occurred. Okay, I'm being a little harsh. I don't mean to be. Don't shoot the messenger. But is it true? Is it ringing true with you? Was there something... I don't want to be the one, whipping you over the back. I think you're just doing a lot of internal questioning about what happened, what was your role, what was your accountability. Let's put it that way, right? Because we all have to be accountable for what we've done and not done, and tell the truth about it. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the end of this. Self-knowledge and self-empowerment by confronting, yeah, that's exactly what I think this is. I think there was an unwillingness. I think this is you, Sag. I really do. There may have been an unwillingness to face what was underneath, what was going on. And there may have been a lot going on. I don't know what the situation was. You do, though. I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm talking about. So some creative, passionate thing did not come to fruition, or it got stagnated, or it got stuck, or it ended, and you've been doing a lot of mental acrobatics about it, and a little bit of self-flagellation about it, but also, I'm hoping that. There's forgiveness as well. So maybe that'll show up in the cards, because you have to forgive yourself. Once you hold yourself accountable, you're like, yeah, I did that, right? There's got to be a forgiveness of the self, and then possibly of the other, because the other person takes two to tango, as they say. Your blocks. We're at 23 minutes already. Yep, Rose is talkative today. Well, actually, the cards are. So the message, the energy is talkative. The message is like dead on with you showing up as you. I love this when that happens. Nine of Swords, like I said, if you watch Tarot, you know that the Nine of Swords is mental anguish, anxiety, sleeping. They call it the sleepless night card. But there's more to it. Oh, Sag, you're going to find this so interesting. I love these cards, but like I said, I have not embodied all of the messaging yet. I have to read this to you because I think it's relevant. It may be relevant to your reading. So this is the card we're talking about, the Nine of Swords, Canis Minor. As the smaller of the two dogs, Canis Minor rises first. While the Greeks did not name this star group, the Arabs linked the constellation together in their legend of two sisters, one who eloped abandoning the other, a motif consistent with Uranus, the archetype of, separation, and Gemini, the sibling. So we're talking about, when we start talking about Gemini and twins, I'm feeling the Lover's card showing up here, even though it's not on the table. A split has occurred. Uranus is also symbolic of awakening. Therefore, the card suggests an alternate vantage point to feeling disconnected. Duality and separateness constellate anxiety, even panic. However, the appearance of the lesser dog serves as the guide to healing and feelings of isolation and injury. So the blockage, coming back to your anxiety, is through the roof, and it's around this King of Pentacles feel here, that someone who is, I mean, you are solid. Anxiety around this. This is an energy. This isn't, I don't believe this, well, is it a person? Is this this is your person. Anxiety around your King of Pentacles, and that's King of Pentacles is awesome. They're off the hook. They're the shit. So anxiety around this King of Pentacles, female or male, right? This is not gender specific. Your dude or dudette embodies this King of Pentacles, a solid person. They know how to make money. They know how to run a business. They have good business sense. They have a solid foundation. Again, solid foundation is showing up in the building blocks. So yeah, this may be your person, this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. So in traditional, let me take a look. I want to see what traditionally the King of Pentacles is and what it is in the modern. If there's, I think there might be a difference, but let me see for you. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. No, it's not showing here, is it? Come on now. Give me what I need. Capricorn. Capricorn in the traditional, is it the same in the King of Pentacles? Aries and Taurus. See, it is. It's different. In traditional, it says aligned with Capricorn. In the I think this is the modern. Aries and Taurus. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, sorry. We don't want to waste your time here. So any of those signs resonate? Cool. Even if they don't. If your person is somebody solid, somebody grounded, then that's your person. And again, here we are back to the action that they're asking you to take here. And we've got two aces. They're saying, go. Damn it, do it. New beginning. Set your sights. Take your arrow, point it at what is your trajectory? Look, it looks like a freaking bullseye, right? Like that arrow is being shot into the bullseye of truth, the sword of truth. Tell the truth, Saggy. You're showing up here again in the action section, Sagitta. Shoot your arrow, choose your trajectory, shoot it into the heart of truth. So speak the truth. If some truth needs to be spoken here for this new endeavor, I mean, two aces, one in reverse, so what? Some new beginning didn't go. Here's an opportunity. This is an opportunity, an amazing new opportunity offered by the universe that says, go towards. Offer the solid foundation, tell the truth. It's like, to me, it's like screaming, do it. Shoot your arrow into the bullseye. Shoot your arrow into what it is you want to do. But do it with integrity. Do it with integrity. Oh, wow. Whew. Saggy, I had no idea this was going to be so profound, but it is. I'd like to hear your comments about it. I'd like to know if it resonates and what situations. I'm very nosy, so if you want to share your situation, I'd love to hear it. This is what you don't know. Okay, what don't you know? Six of Swords, that's the typical walking away from a situation or person that no longer, the situation or the person or whatever it is no longer serves you. That is a swan on the card, and they say that swans mate for life, so this could have been around love. And then the Hermit. So what is unknown? Yeah, I'm trying to, let me feel this energy here. Let me feel this. Definitely, I don't think this is about you. What is unknown is, I feel like this might be the other person. What is unknown is that the person who walked away from you, they went into hermit mode. They went deep inside, and they probably went deep inside to heal themselves. Now I'm picking up on a particular story here, so this may not resonate for a whole lot of people, but let me know if it does for you. This person may have been a Virgo, or Virgo, heavy Virgo in their chart. So they could have been Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, maybe even Mars, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Earth sign. If this is your person, Virgo's an earth sign, so your person seems to be very grounded. Very interesting. Okay, let us see here. Let me pull some additional cards on. So let's talk about your action, the action they're wanting you to take here, which is a like blaring message of, you know what? It's a go. You got the green light. So how will this unfold? If you take this action, this truthful, if you shoot your arrow towards your intended target with good intention, with integrity, how will it unfold? How will that unfold? So this is like a possible outcome if you choose to take the action that you've been guided to take. Because it's like the universe saying, go, 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 please go. It is time to go. This has taken a long time, but it's time. It's saying it's time. Okay, please, a card or three. One, two, three cards, please, on how this one. I may have to switch decks because I'm feeling the energy stagnate in this deck. No cards will fly out, and when they don't fly out, I know it's time to switch, so apologize for all the crashing and shuffling here. I really love these cards, but I think they're wanting me to move on to a different deck, so let me do that. Which deck do you want me to use here? This one? Okay. Because for me, this deck has a lot of energy. I mean, the cards tend to like fly all over the place. Oh yeah, I can feel it already, the energy. And the cards, when they shuffle really easily, I know the energy is flowing really well. So let's do this. Okay. So how will this unfold, please? Oh, just flew out. Did you see that? Oh, I don't like that card flying out. That's a Ten of Swords, but you know, that doesn't have to be negative connotation. So let's get two more additional cards before I start. Three of Wands in reverse. Let's get another card to clarify the Ten of Swords. And the Three of Wands, please. Excuse me. One more card, please. One more. Flip and fly. More flipping and flying. Unless you, all right. Coming out sideways here. Wow, a whole pack has just flown out. It came out sideways, sort of, but I want to turn them upright here. And what happens is, whoo-wee, so much happening. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Can we zoom out? Oh, I guess not. That's okay. I'm just going to place them on top. Let's start with these. Ten of Swords. Another 10 card. This is, to me, more, I mean, yeah, this has been painful, yes. Whatever the situation is has been painful, but I believe you're taking the swords out of your back. I mean, I know it's not upside down, but I feel like you're acknowledging that there's been pain, and yet, whatever this new beginning, this brand new start, it's like it's being gifted to you. This is being gifted to you. They're saying, I feel like they're saying, take this gift, let go of the pain. We know, it's like they're acknowledging, we know it's been painful, but you are looking out at the horizon. You want to do it, but you're stuck here. You're stuck. They're saying, you've thought about this. You're thinking, analysis paralysis. You've thought. You've even been making these plans over here, building these solid foundations, but still stuck in it. You're not taking that step forward. You know, you're expanding. You want to expand your horizons, but you're like hanging on. But they're encouraging you. So they want you to let go. 8 of Swords. They see that you're in a mental prison. That's why you got the Thinker in reverse over there. They're wanting you to release yourself from this mental prison. They're wanting you to make, Page of Pentacles, make the offer, even a small one. It looks like this could be a small one. Sometimes we can see this as learning something new. I think you are learning something new in this process that you've been going through, which looks like it's been a pretty long-term. I don't feel it like it used to be very heavy, I feel. But I feel like it's lightening up. It's an offer to the Empress, embodies all the queens, right? She is Mother Earth. Again, that earth sign feeling is coming back. You see. So let me go ahead and just say that you've got the 9 of Swords twice here. Over here in the blocks, and it's showing up again here in the unfolding. They're imploring you to get out of your head. They're imploring you to making this offer towards your Empress, maybe this Virgo, this earth sign. It feels to me like they're saying, I can't believe the Fool hasn't showed up. I'm curious to see if it will. I feel like they're saying, take a leap of faith here. You're seeing, this is your Empress. I'm not sure why is she upside down? Why? I gotta ask the question. Why is the Empress in the reverse? Why is the Empress in the reverse? Maybe you feel like she's not available. Maybe you feel as though she will never, or he, excuse me, she or he, your Empress will, she's in the reverse. Your Empress is in the reverse, and your 2 of Cups is in the reverse. I feel like you don't think she or he will take the cup. That's what I'm thinking here. I feel like you think there's no way your earth sign, your Empress, male or female, is going to take your cup of love. Well, that's interesting. That just flew up and flipped over. The Emperor, Aries, right? Yeah. To me, this is a message from Spirit. Stop trying to control everything. Get out of your head. Get into your heart. You've got this like go ahead to shoot your arrow. I'm saying it's an arrow of love at this point. They're saying stop trying to control everything. You can't control everything. It's not possible. Remember the laws of the universe? You've got to surrender to the laws of the universe, especially the law of attraction. The Magician wanted to pop out, but I didn't come out all the way. So let's see. Okay. You're afraid to communicate with whoever it is this reading is about. But again, I feel like the universe is saying it's way past the time. It's time. It's time to free yourself from the chains. Now, we could get into a whole second reading about those chains. Man, maybe I should do an extended on this. Let's pull some, I want to pull some advice cards. Let me pull them. So what are these? What are these? What is the devil about, please? What is this devil about? Let me push these up so you can see them. What is this devil? This devil is about being independently abundant. Releasing the burdens of the past. All right, let's get some cards of advice for you. I'm wondering if this is your person. Who is this Nine of Pentacles? Is this? It could just be an energy of independent. Maybe you want to be. Maybe you're struggling with. Again, here comes the Wounded Warrior card. Creating your self-created boundaries, right? 2 9s in a row. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. Around this Devil card. You're afraid to communicate. You're afraid to release yourself from these chains, these bondages. And again, here it's saying you're keeping yourself bound up with your own thoughts, with your own behavioral patterns. Ooh. Yeah. There's been some sorrow here, some seeds planted, some deception possibly. So I'm looking at what's under the bottom of the deck. These 2 flew out. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. You may feel like it's all for naught. It's just going to end up in more sadness. That you may be lying to yourself. You may be feeling like there's just no way, this is an illusion. You want to harness the power of your wand. You want to have of your passion. You want your 3 of Cups, and the sun is showing up. The sun is showing up. There's something you're resisting doing that the universe is saying it's time to do with those two aces showing up. All right, let's get you. You know what? I want to go with these. Let's go see what happens here with the angels. Let's see. Some words of advice, please. Some words of advice for Saggies. Some words of advice for Saggies. Some words of advice for Saggies, please. Anything? Nothing from this deck? Okay. That deck is like very determined not to give me messages unless it's absolutely like dead on, you know? So it's an interesting deck. Let's go with Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is the bomb. Let's see. I may have to cut the deck. Sometimes I do with this particular deck. Flip and fly, or, okay, we're going to cut the deck. Message for Saggies around the situation that they seem to be resisting just a little bit. Balance needed. Emotional balance needed in your emotions. And they're bringing up passion for life, love for life, your own passion. So they're asking you to temper, again, temperance. You came out as temperance. Balancing out your emotions around this passionate 5, 7, and 7. So 2 7s. So this could be a spiritual connection. This card's wanting to come out. the sacral chakra, orange for, that's a 6 card. So that's 6s are cards of harmony and balance and love and reciprocation, connection and attunement. So a need for some sacral chakra balancing. So there's a need for balancing out your emotions around this situation. Really tuning into what you truly desire here. And any additional information, please, for our Saggies. This is going to be the final card. Come on, girl. This has gone on 45 minutes. Don't know what that means. That means nothing. All right, my friends. That's it. That's going to be it. The cards have kind of said, nope, no more. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. That will enter you to win a free reading with me. I really appreciate that you were here today. And have a great full moon in Aquarius day. Bye now.